Hello, good morning, everyone. My name is Rizwan Naqvi. I work in Bharat Electronics corporate sector. Feeling proud to present my paper amongst prominent academicians. Title of my presentation is Impact of COVID-19 on Behavioral Intention to Use E-Learning in Indian Organizations. And I have divided my paper into introduction, relevance, objectives, methodology, findings, implications, limitations. Basically, coronavirus was spreading so fast and it was wreaking havoc on workers' jobs, livelihoods, well-being, as well as businesses around the world, as per WHO report. During the current coronavirus scenario, WEF mentioned that the foremost concern for many organizations is protecting mental and physical health of employees. So in India, four sectors: rental, business services, retail and wholesale trade, accommodation and food services, manufacturing and repair services employed nearly 50% of all younger generation working in Pacific and Asia. At the origin of emergency and impacts of pandemic on the four sectors were mammoth. So I chosen these sectors for my survey to get the maximum impact of COVID-19. And since current pandemic scenario, e-learning has become more of a forced learning than planned learning. So organizations were forced to migrate to e-learning from traditional brick and mortar learning. So it becomes crucial to comprehend the acceptability of e-learning among employees. Objectives of my study was present in investigation strives to revalidate the TAM model, technologically acceptance model, with the two key predictors: perceived usefulness and perceived ease of use in the prevalent COVID-19 scenario. This technology acceptance model was used by researchers in large numbers, but COVID after in the prevalent COVID-19 scenario, this model holds good. That's why I have taken to revalidate the same model. Moreover, two additional predictors, future career anxiety and future fear of COVID-19, are proposed for augmentation in the existing technology acceptance model, sets the article distinguished from past research and highlights the paper's uniqueness. So my hypothesis have two of the hypotheses have come from technology acceptance model, like perceived ease of use impacts behavioral intention positively, and perceived usefulness impacts behavioral intention positively. And the next two model comes from conservation of resources theory, as conservation of resources theory is used as a supporting mechanism for my hypothesis building. It says that it is basically used as stress and motivational theory. So we found it suitable for influence of COVID-19 associated fear, stress, and anxiety on behavioral response. Measures of control: FCA, future career anxiety, impacts BI, behavioral intention positively. This is my third hypothesis. And fourth hypothesis is measures of control, fear, fear of COVID-19 impacts BI positively, behavioral intention positively. Now, methodology uh, basically is based on primary data. I collected the data from uh, most suffered sectors, and theory used is technology acceptance model and conservation of resources theory to create the research model. Researchers used structural equation modeling approach to inspect the data, and after SEM, my findings are future career anxiety and perceived usefulness were significant e-learning predictors of usage intention. Since employees were having a fear of losing the job, losing the career, So they were more motivated towards e-learning. And overall perception towards e-learning adoption is positive in COVID-19 scenario. Theoretical implications strengthened previous research by observing future career anxiety, fear of COVID-19 as antecedents of behavioral intention towards e-learning. And my study provides justifications for positive perception towards using e-learning in organizations in the COVID-19 scenario. Limitation: present study relied on self-reported survey data, which has inherent biases, and few employees had shown unwillingness to participate in the survey as they were severely affected by the pandemic. Paper's original contribution is the linking of COVID-related factors affecting the psychology of employees in a negative way to the behavioral intent of employees for e-learning utilization. It supports all four hypotheses, stating the positive impact of all the factors. Perceived usefulness of e-learning is the most important antecedent of behavioral intent. Fear of COVID-19 and future career anxiety considerably impart to behavioral intent of employees to utilize e-learning. Thank you.